Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert. Before we start, I just want to apologise in advance if my throat sounds a little crackly today. I haven't been particularly well. I'm just starting to get my voice back properly. In the last episode, we made a couple of extra machines and we made a very brief start on Thorncraft. While we were away, I went down into my mine, had a bit of a hunt around the world, and managed to gather a bunch of E-crystals. The hardest ones to find are these Ignis ones and the Perditio ones. I don't know why they're so hard to find, but yeah, now that took me quite a while to do that. If I come out here, I aimed to find some of these patches of, as you can see here, there's like a big deep crevice, and I found whichever deep crevices I could find, and generally you've got quite a lot of these V crystals hanging off the edges, so I went around and tried to find some of them. Came across a volcano island as well while I was doing it. But let's get started with the episode. Oh, I had a bunch of cakes in my inventory and laid them out on the floor to eat whenever I fancied. Okay, so for the last episode I was trying to make, what was it I was trying to make that needed the extra, was it this? Yeah, it was this. I needed one of each of the crystals with the 4 gold ingots and a glass pane to make the thermometer. So let's get our 4 gold. I got gold, I have 4 gold and a glass pane, and I should be able to do it now that I can add them and them. Yes, let's fill up all the other colours. Did that just take them all? Oh, it put them there. That's okay. Yep, that's filled them all up. Right, so here we go, our thermometer. Now, this thing, if you add it in your hand, I don't know if it works if it's in the offhand as well. It does. But there you go. If you have it in your hand, as you can see, anything that has, I don't know what it's called. It's like an energy. I'm not sure what it's called, but the energy around it, you can, there you go, you can right click and you learn knowledge from it. So you kind of want to do it with everything. I don't know if it'll work on stuff that can be opened. Oh, there we go, there's one. Right clicking. I believe there was a way of doing it with your inventory as well, and I can't remember how to do it. Let's see, can we do, you have learned something new. Yeah, the idea is to go around the, ooh, bit of a freeze there, to go around scanning everything in the world to gain knowledge. Hey, there we go, to gain knowledge, and this knowledge will help you to do some studying. Now, there is a way of doing it in your... Oh, you can hold it over. Hold it over in your inventory. I wonder if... Oh, that's lots of scan, lots of things being scanned there. I don't know, does it work? Yeah, does it work on... Oh, it does. But I don't... That's a lot of stuff to try and... As you can see, this could take quite a while, so I won't do everything in here. I'll do the rest of it off screen. But I want to get a little bit of this going, so that anything else it wants to do? Get a few of these bits in here. Okay, well that's enough for now. I can do the rest later. So this has completed this. Okay, such strange wonders are being revealed to me. Peering through the lens of the thermometer shows me a world coursing with magic. V, as the books call it. Normally this energy is a pure ocean of magic that ebbs and flows, but it also permeates all things, both animate and inanimate. The book calls this V in this state essentia. Where V is formless and pure, essentia is more rigid in its nature and falls into a multitude of clearly defined types, each mixing together with others to form greater and more complex types of essentia. I'm not quite sure if the matter it is bound to gives essentia its nature, or that the very nature of matter depends on the essentia it contains. This bears further study. I am keeping a log of all the types of essentia I discover. A bookmark on the left will show my current knowledge. For now, I need to focus my energies elsewhere. Studying essentia might be a good place to start. So, the aspects of essentia. So this is what we have discovered by doing our scanning. And observation. Yep, okay. So what's this? Arcane stone. Does it actually want chiseled stone for that? And a... Does that mean any V crystal? Then it wants 4 arcane stone to make arcane stone brick. Do I need to do that right now? What's this? Fundamentals. Nope. What's this? Thormic Tinkerer. Oh wow. Tome of Knowledge. Tome of Knowledge Sharing. While exploring the magic of the book, one evening I started pondering about the knowledge within and how it is all in this one easily lost, not shareable book. It seems anyone I teach to make a book makes either a blank one, or if they are a practitioner, one which contains their own knowledge. After some minor experimentation, I found that if I write with special ink, I can make a tome that will transfer the completed knowledge of one book to another practitioner's book. Uncompleted research seems to be resistant to this method of transfer. And it wanted me to make the arcane workbench. Tome of Knowledge Sharing. I need one of the books, 3 paper, and scribing tools. Okay, well, let's complete this. While exploring the magic of the book, one evening I started pondering about the knowledge within, and how it is all in this one easily lost... No, that's the same bit. Okay, never mind. So I've done that. Dissimulation block. This new substance, called prismarine, seems to have some unusual optical properties. I wonder what I could do once I have fully investigated it. I need to find some prismarine for this. Okay. Smoky quartz. Quartz is a lovely material to work with, but I have found that it is just a tiny bit too bright for my liking. Can I make it more useful? Need some nether quartz. Hyperenergetic niter. One cannot deny the niter is useful, however having to place it down before I see anything is annoying. I wonder, could I somehow make it visible from my palm if I were to make it more energetic? And, oh, I need a pane of glass for that. Thormic Tinkerer. Okay. Prismarine shard. Okay, well that's given me that. I believe the next one is this. Discovering alchemy. Brewing simple potions has its uses, but true alchemical interactions require more than mixing a few monster parts together. I think Essentia holds the key to a much more sophisticated way of manipulating matter. I should try and learn more about alchemy and how it fits into the magical world. Armed with that knowledge and a little bit of inspiration, I am sure thaumaturgic alchemy will be within my grasp. We've completed this because we have done a couple of these. Okay, next one. My recent discoveries have given me a new insight into how the world is put together, and I think I might know a way to transform matter by altering its essentia. This will require experimentation and something to hold the alchemical substrate. A simple brewing stand will not do. What I need is a mystical crucible. A cauldron is the right shape and size, but what is effectively a big metal bowl will never be able to hold the magical energies I wish to manipulate. Once again, applying some Salis Mundus to a cauldron should resolve my problems. Well, let's do that, shall we? Have I got a crucible? A cauldron, rather. I have. And I don't know if I've got any of the Salis Mundus on me. No, I haven't. What did I do with it? Here it is. Okay. Right click and poof. Now I'm going to need to have it in my inventory to get my ding-a-ling. That's completed. Oh, I completed this one too here. Place items in a chest and scan the chest. Okay. Oh, I'm wondering if shift right clicking in front of the chest will scan it all. And the crucible. Let's claim that one. Actually, I'm going to try out that theory while we're here. If does shift right clicking... Yes! Oh, look at all those bits going in there. Oh yeah, that's made scanning this lot a lot easier, hasn't it? Well, the things you learn. Oh, shift right... Oh, nighttime. Shift right clicking. Oh, it's been so long since I've done Thaumcraft. I had completely forgotten that. I haven't really gone into Thaumcraft all the way through. I do know that you have to be really careful with using this cauldron, because if you put items in to gain the essentia but you don't use it all, it evaporates out into the world, and I can't remember what it's called, but it eventually just corrupts your whole... You can corrupt your whole base. It will completely destroy everything. So you have to be really careful that what you put in, you use as much of it as possible. Right. Let's pop this one, Book and Quill, and pop that one. Ooh, Crystal Growth Accelerator. That will come in handy. Oh, 5 of them. So now I've got 10 of them. Huh. I'm going to be okay for doing my applied energistics later on. Okay, I got the scribing tools last time as well. I haven't got any space. I had to put a couple of random things in here as well. Okay, so it's by doing that, completing that, I've opened up a couple of more things over here. So let's actually complete it. I have my crucible. Now I need something to experiment with, and I happen to have the perfect thing. I have spent many a late night studying thaumaturgy, and flickering torchlight is not the best thing to read by. A steady magical light is exactly what I need now. Glowstone is a steady source of light, but I require large handfuls of it for a light source, and it lacks style. I am sure I can alter it into something better. The crucible needs to be placed over a source of heat and filled with water. Once the water boils, I can start adding the things I need. I have jotted down a recipe that I think will create a substance I have named niter. A small core of energized glowstone empowered with energy, fire and light should burn forever, and it should be naturally buoyant, allowing it to be placed wherever I choose, even floating in mid-air. I simply need to find objects with the required essentia. Pressing shift while hovering over an item might help here, and throw them into the crucible. The crucible will render them down into their constituent essentia. I might not be able to gather the exact combination of essentia I require, but if there are enough of the types I need, everything should be fine. Once I have enough, all I need to do is throw in the catalyst, in this case a handful of glowstone dust. If all goes well, the glowstone will absorb the essentia and transform into niter. I am not sure what will happen to the excess essentia, but I can only assume that it will eventually dissolve harmlessly. Shift right clicking with an empty hand will empty a crucible. Each crafting operation will consume some of the water, so you will have to replenish it now and again. That's fine. I just realised it was night time. Did I have any creepies? No, that's okay. Okay, that was that one. So it wants me to do this, but I need to first give it a bit of heat. I'm going to bring my water thing over as well. Boom. Boom. And what can I'm sure there was... Oh, if I've got any nether... Does nether brick continue to burn? There's netherrack. Does that just go burn, 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 burn? Oh, yeah. I forgot I've got my base under there, haven't I? Oh, I'm sure I'll figure out how to make that look pretty again later on. Yeah, I can hide that somehow later on. But for now, let's go up here. Ooh. Now, if I was smart, I'd get my slingshot out. Let's put that there. Yes, flint and steel. Boom. Right, hopefully that'll just burn. And let's cover you over. And hopefully it won't set fire to the rest of the base. We'll find out. Right. And some water. There we go. Has its water. Now, what was it asking me to put in there? Yeah, I don't like it when it makes that sound. I need 10 Ignis, 10 Lux, and 10 Potentia. Now it said, looking in the, is it shift? Doesn't show it. You should have scanned already. Why are you now? Oh yeah, I can see it when I'm doing it on this. Oh, coal. I can do 1 coal for those 2. And what was the other one again? The light. Torch. It said something about a torch, didn't it? Have I got any torches? Oh, I have. Torch has 5. So if I do 2 torches and only 1 coal, don't I? Why is it? Does it scan it when it's only 1 item as well as 2 or more? Let's test that theory out. Boron. No. I don't know what happened there. So yeah, I need 1 of them, 2 of them, and glowstone. I've got glowstone. Oh, actually, glowstone. It's got 10 and 5. Whereas that only gives me 2 of those left over, so we'll use that. God, this mod pack has so many creepy sounds in it. Right, so I could put... That didn't work. Right click in there? Yes. Right click, and then catalyst. And now if you see these coloured bubbles coming out and all this smoke is all that extra bad stuff that we don't want creeping out into our world. Yeah, this smoke is... There it is, look, this purple one. This is what we don't want. There we go, look at it. This is what's going to corrupt our world. Now luckily I only had 2 left over of my Essentia in there, so that wasn't a lot. But I'm sure later on we'll find a way to stop that. So we have our yellow niter. So I don't need to do anything with that. Right, discovering infusion. Thus far I have been applying V to objects as a matter of course. It is simple enchanting, much like it is possible using an everyday enchanting table. I believe more is possible, however. By infusing objects with essentia, I should be able to artificially force them to take on properties and aspects of other objects or even abstract concepts. Anyone can enchant an object with magic that lifts it into the air, but infusion should be able to imbue the object with light itself, making it part of its essential nature. So I've done the research I need by the looks of things by all my scanning to be able to complete this. Whoa. My experiments have been successful. I have been able to infuse simple objects with essentia, but the process is complex, difficult and dangerous. I need to find a way to simplify it before I can truly delve into all the possibilities it holds. The experiments did have some practical results as well. I have also discovered a fabric that is soft, supple and easy to enchant. I have designed patterns for a set of clothing made from this fabric. It will not only be comfortable and stylish, but while worn it will reduce the V-cost of certain types of thaumaturgical tasks. The clothing should also be easily dyeable, much like leather armour. All in all, I'm quite pleased with what I have done here. Enchanted fabric. So wool and string, and I'll need a bunch of it to make a robe, some leggings and some boots. Where else can we go from here? Discovering Auramancy. Crafting objects of power with V has opened a whole new world for me, yet I am not satisfied. There must be a way of manipulating the aura directly, a way to draw this V from the very air itself and mould it to my will. I should study the world around me and travel to its edges. There I will learn what I need. Sometimes I feel like I am being driven by forces outside of my understanding, unheard voices urging me towards great power and knowledge. Shaping V will be one more step in this journey. So what does it want me to do? Visit the lowest depths of the world and visit the highest peaks you can find. Lowest depths shouldn't be a problem. It's going as high as I can. Oh, there is so much to do. Basic infusion. Well, I know for this one, I want to get to these goggles over here. So what do I need to do? Alchemical metallurgy. Is that in here? Hedge. This one. So I need to do some of this. Basic alchemy. So it's just a crucible crafting guide. Place what I need, add water, wait till it boils, add ingredients, throw in a catalyst, and done. So we've got yellow niter, light grey, different types of V crystals with a glass vial, Essentia filter. What's that when it's at home? And a morphic resonator. Essentia does dissolve over time, so I shouldn't wait too long before starting to craft. I wonder what the purple puffs of smoke mean when this happens. Probably nothing to worry about. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've read that, so now alchemical brass. So once I've done that, will that open up that one for me? Oh, stop coming out of the book. Alchemical brass is iron with 5 instrumentum. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's try doing that one. Problem is finding that. Oh, there's 5 in that one, in the rubber. Why is it scanning some of these when I've scanned the thing already, the chest already? Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know if there's anything that's just 5. I wonder if there's a way of instrumentum. Oh, it does give me a list of things that contain that. That's handy, actually. That would be easier than trying to scan everything in my bronze. Bronze gives me 5, does it? That's what it's saying, that number 5. The bronze should give me. Have I got bronze? Bronze gives me 5, but it also gives me 10 of that. This is going to be. Oh, they give it, do they? Yeah, it's not. Does it? Oh, here we go. I shift. It tells me everything. Okay, okay. Bronze plate gives me 7, but also gives me 15 of something I don't want. So I don't think we're going to. As far as I remember, there's not very many items. Ooh, electrum shears. There's not very many items that just give exactly what you need. So let's just go with this bronze for now. I only need one anyway. And an iron. Was that all I needed? Bronze, iron. Yay! That's all I needed. So that's completed that one. Thaumium ingot. Metals have proven to be quite easy to manipulate via thaumaturgical principles. My first experiment had led to the discovery of alchemical brass, but it was a simple matter to create something that already existed. It is time to create something new. I have theorized that by infusing a base metal like iron with magical energy should result in something with very interesting properties. It should be harder than iron, with the ability to accept enchantments beyond that which iron is normally capable of. A metal such as this should have many applications in the crafting of more advanced thaumaturgical devices. Okay. So, it seems like there is a lot to Thorncraft in comparison to what I've had to do previously. I've never, like I said, I've never gone truly into this. But I don't want to go too far into it. Let's claim my rewards. I don't want to. I know we'll eventually have to do all this stuff, but right now, I don't want to go too far into it because it's a lot of reading. And as you can probably hear, my voice is starting to feel the effects of that. I want to know. I want to kind of go into astral sorcery as well. And I want to, where's the gates? I want to know what I need to get into that. I only need aquamarine. Aquamarine's found in the world. Ender offset wand. Okay, let's pop the other one. A block of redstone, nice. Speaking of which, with the aquamarine, come here. It's sand, isn't it? Why am I trying to do it with a... I'm going to run out of air if I carry on like this. There we go. Aquamarine. Aquamarine. Oh, a few more bits down there. Well, we've actually unlocked the gate for astral sorcery. Okay. That gives me more aquamarine and some marble. Yay! Astral sorcery is open. This will give us our astral tome. There we go. Wait a couple of seconds for that. I believe the reason why we need some of these things is because, yeah, we needed the Salus Mundus to make a, or with Starlight, Salus Mundus to make the resonating wand needed for astral sorcery. So now the idea behind astral sorcery is that we have to complete some of these quests, but I need constellation papers as well. Now we can get a lot of these by visiting the, see these, whoa, that was a bit quick. See these white, what are they called, like temples, stuff like that. Yeah, see these big ones here, you've got some small ones and you've got some big ones, and there are some truly big ones as well. I think there's, on my discoveries, I found an absolutely massive one. You're meant to go over there and, whoops, and inside you'll find chests, and these big ones will have a crystal in it that will help you make your first crafting table. So that will be something we need to do. we can do a little bit of each, like Thorncraft and Astral Sorcery, as we go, whatever we need to do at the time. I do want to get to this. The Goggles of Revealing doesn't tell me here how to make them. It means I don't have to carry this. I can use the goggles and it will... There are baubles things, so I can put them on here and it will use them. So... how do I make them? Yay, it's opened it up. I have learned much, and one of those things is how much more I still have to learn. The worlds revealed to me are arcane and mysterious, with many invisible wonders and dangers. I need a tool that would allow me to see the unseen and ease my journey of discovery. The old texts I have read make mention of a set of goggles commonly used by thaumaturge for just this purpose. Alas, the text does not mention exactly how they work, so I will need to design my own from first principles. Now, I've done all the observations that I need. I have penned my own designs based on the little information I could find and my own experimental findings. Time to put theory into practice. Not only will the goggles reveal hidden things, but they will also reduce the V cost of certain thaumaturgical tasks. Lastly, these goggles will allow me to see the V or essentia content of objects in the world, which will prove a great boon, I am sure. The most important thing I have learned, however, is the possibility of crafting delicate mechanical devices using magic and imbuing them with arcane power. So, for these I need 2 of the alchemical brass, 4 leather and 2 of these thermometers. Okay, so I can make a second one of these, that's not a problem. It was 4 gold and a glass pane. That will make a second one of these. One of you and 1, 2, 3, 4 makes a second one of you. Oh, huh! Scanning the scanner actually does that too. Okay, what was the next thing I needed? I needed 4 leather. Have I got 4 leather? Oh, yes. 4 and... oh, another brass. So, what did I use? I used a bronze and an iron. Let's swap them over because the bronze needs to go first. And iron. So, do I need to do that in the arcane workbench? Okay. Well, let's have a nosy, shall we? 2 of those. Where's my leather? 4 of those. 2 of those. I obviously didn't read it all. Oh, I did read it all. I just put them in the wrong place. Yay, goggles! So, can I put them... a head bauble? Where's my head one? Is it this one? Yes! My funky... I look a bit funky, look at this. It's not even covering my eyes. My little eyes peeping out from underneath it. So, do they just... I need to find something I haven't scanned. Will it do it just automatically? Let's find something I haven't scanned. How do you work? Goggles of Revealing. Oh, actually it might be that this was in my inventory. So... no, I'll have to figure that out later. I'm running out of this slightly longer episode today. Though it can't be too long because I can feel my voice getting worse and worse. Okay. So I've done them. I can claim the the book for details. Yeah, the book doesn't really give too many details. Oh, okay. Now I'm ready to begin crafting magical mechanisms and intricate arcane devices. Goggles are revealing. A simple arcane mechanism, complex. Yeah, but that doesn't tell me how it works with seeing things. Block of fiery metal, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on that and figure out. I know that it can be used as a bauble, and it's meant to help me, but I'm not entirely sure how it works to help me see all the essentia that's around. So I will have to, yeah, because I'm not hearing any dings or anything. So I'm going to have to figure out how they work. But for now, we've had a bit of a different episode today. There's a lot of reading going on, and we've delved into Thaumcraft quite a bit, and we unlocked Astral Sorcery. Because this can be very repetitive, I'm not going to be doing any of the quest stuff off screen. I will do this on screen as we go, but I kind of want to do Astral Sorcery alongside Thaumcraft, because eventually, where are you? I want to go down to Botania. There's a magnet from there that I would really like to get, and we can open up Ex Nihilo to help with sifting, gathering ores. This has got to the point of the book where I have not gone much further in my random playthroughs that I've done before I decided I was going to do some recording and actually record what I'm doing. So from here on out, it is a guessing game on whether I'm going to know what I'm going to be doing, or whether it's going to take a bit of research and finding out, or just us finding out together. Sometimes that can be quite fun too. Yeah, to be able to get into Botania, I'm going to need the first crafting table from Astral Sorcery. So I think, yeah, no, that was an interesting episode for me anyway, because I done a couple of bits of Thaumcraft that I have done, and now we're moving on to the bits of Thaumcraft that I haven't done. I've done this before, going to the top of the world and the bottom of the world, but I've not actually ever had to go much further than this, so it should be really quite interesting. And I've still yet to make the other describing bench. Oh, what's it called? Research table. Yeah, don't actually know how to get that yet. I'm going to have to double check on how to do that. Okay, so we have overrun quite a little bit on this episode. This was just, like I said, a nice episode to get introduced into Thaumcraft and see how far we could go with that before I couldn't go much further. I'm really going to have to sort out my inventory system as well. I'm running out of space everywhere. So I'm afraid it is the end of the episode. This has been, like I said, completely different to other episodes. There wasn't as much crafting to be had, but we got a little bit done and we got some of the quests completed. Between episodes, I don't know if I'm going to be doing an awful lot. I might have a bit of a research on Thorncraft and see if there's anything that I can do pretty easily and figure out and remember how to make that table. I hope you liked the episode. If you did, give it a nice thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you have a really, really nice day. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.